Whereas characters like Sawyer and Alana were showing their strength. They didn't just have you believe it just cause, they made you see their development from the ground up. And I'm not saying that powerful trainers make for bad characters, I'm just saying that Ash vs. Paul felt more impactful and meaningful than Ash vs. Cynthia because Ash doesn't even know Cynthia that well, whereas Ash actually hates Paul. Half of the fights in the Masters 8 tournament did not make me feel anything. It was like, okay, this character wins, okay, that character loses. Cynthia vs. Iris was the only one that made me feel semi-involved because I actually felt for Iris crying and just being sad, you know, that hits deep. But I feel like the only other fight that made me intense and actually feel engaged in the fight was Ash versus Leon because there were actual stakes because Ash was going to become the Masters 8 champion. And that's why people cared about Ash versus Sawyer and Ash versus Alon because it was the highest point that Ash has ever reached in a Pokemon League ever, and Ash actually had relationships with the characters he was fighting against, which is why it felt so tense to watch because you could genuinely see their fights going either way.